You know what I was just sitting here thinking about? I was listening to someone talk about how all the things that you were told growing up shaped how you viewed money. Like, money doesn't grow on trees. So that made you develop a scarcity mindset that money wasn't available to you. That you have to work hard in order to earn money. So that turned you into like this crazy worker bee, and where you was working, trying to survive and not really thriving. And unrelated, this thought, well, it could be related, but I was thinking, this thought came to me in an unrelated way about how when someone uses the term, don't we all have insecurities, or we all have insecurities, or everybody has insecurities, what about that person that doesn't? Have you ever met someone who said they didn't have insecurities and you responded like, you're fucking right, okay, yeah, you do, you just being pretentious, you just being a person who thinks super highly of themselves, and who's trying to place themselves on this pedestal as if nothing bothers you. But then I really thought, like, what if those people who you came across in the past that said they didn't have insecurities really did? What if it's all about perspective? If someone says, no, I don't have insecurities, do I have things that I would like to change or that I'm actively working on changing? Yes. However, I've made note of those things. Those things do not hold me back from showing up as my most authentic self in any present moment. Those quote unquote insecurities or things that I would like to change about myself doesn't stop me from thriving. It doesn't hold me back, or they don't hold me back from being honest about my experiences and who I am in the present moment, and how it doesn't affect how I integrate with community and get along with my community, Same like with the money, aspect. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees. It's like, okay, it doesn't grow on trees, but that doesn't mean it's not readily available to me. It doesn't mean that, I have to work really, really hard in order to produce riches. I just have to, as this one lady that I'm currently listening to mentioned, I have to know myself. It's about how I look at myself, how I view myself, who I believe myself to be in every moment. And when it comes to insecurities, I think we give such a name and so much power to quote unquote insecurities based on society in comparison to, based on what society deems right, proper, the best, in comparison to how we view ourselves. And if we're always comparing ourselves to what society says is right, proper, how we should look, act, think, feel about ourselves, and yeah, we'll probably always have insecurities. If I base my financial freedom and wealth and riches and prosperity on what society says riches should look like and how I should obtain it, and yeah, I probably will operate in a scarcity mindset. I posted a video yesterday. Well, I recorded a video. I haven't posted it yet, but it's on TikTok, and I was just asking other individuals if they too were experiencing the emotions of, no matter how much you do spiritually, meaning like inner work, spiritual work, shadow work, no matter how much you do, there's always like a lot of marketing, because of course we're being listened to and watched, and what we research is in all types of different databases to keep tabs on us. However, no matter how much work we do, there's always propaganda and marketing and media telling us to just do the thing, to just do the thing, to not give up, to work harder, to keep going. And it's like, well, shit, I just spent my whole summer doing shadow work and, being in hermit mode. You're telling me that I'm still not even close? And sometimes it can kind of feel overwhelming. It can feel disheartening to know that you've put in so much time and effort, from maybe a young kid up into adulthood, or maybe for the last 5 years or 3 years or even the last month. Everybody's capacity and their level of experience is going to be different when it comes to self-growth. But to feel like you'll never get to a point where you can rest and relax, it's like, damn, it can feel dooming, or should I say the emotion or the feeling of doom can try to overcome you. It's like, I'm never going to be done. We place a lot of stipulations on ourselves personally based on society and what outside noise finds its way to us. But I just wanted to place that, thought there to see how others may feel about that idea. Like, what if how I'm told to be insecure, or what I'm told to be insecure about, is really just, based on society. Maybe I'm not insecure about it. Yes, I want to change it. Am I changing it? Am I acting, in a practical way to make a difference in my own life? Why or why not? Because if I am, then there's nothing to be insecure about. I'm working, I'm doing the best that I can. And if it's something that needs to, get done, it will get done. I'm not going to drag it out because that was really all I had to say. But maybe some of you can compound on that idea or thought in the comments. Let me know if this topic is relatable. Let me know if you even understand what I mean or where I'm coming from. And thriving Thursdays, everyone. Be sure to love yourself always and all.